This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home. You, Mislav?
Shh! Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts for... Will you help?
Sure. Griffin's not going in.
No.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march, he'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're too late. Attacked another one. Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse
The
that...
Lord's son, Florian, and I... we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. It's not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me. 'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Guardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. Ground's black, saturated with blood. A camp. These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably. Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Bones. Horse, dog, human. A few months' worth. Burned. Only a human could do this. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. Done all I could. Should talk to Vizima.
I can't decide. Should we draw it or no?
We've got to make soup out of something.
But Tosley said he'd not give his dog this water. Not with so many corpses rotting in it. It's sure to be poison.
God's eye about
Sure,
Emperor
not so
far
sure.
away.
Who
knows?
That griffin's
Will you go
a
to the
real
well in
scout.
Greetings.
Let me have a... Take care.
My granddad told me about
Everything's
the
gonna
Smith
be
boy.
fine.
Lad
Good
went
man.
missing one day, so
Whose
I
field
found
is
the
that,
witch
the other side of the river?
By the wood. Boy in Climmix. Good lad, Master Witcher. Though he...
Yes, yes, this Boyan. Will he venture out to inspect his grain anytime soon?
What for? Harvest is a long way off yet.
Ain't like they could have sewed his head back on.
Word is they laid
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standards. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zug?
How can I forget? Learned some things. It's a male. Had its nest in the... The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
Fine.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already. Other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
Looking for trouble.
Like crickets. You chew 'em or swallow 'em whole.
Barbarians.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Hear that? It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait, take this.
A crossbow.
Wanted in it.
How about that? Always lectured us on the evils, but you're a gambler yourself.
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill. Watch out! Damn! Get fast! Don't let it get away! It's about to die! Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve.
For example?
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the... Meet me at the inn.
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This...
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no, no! By the gods, no!
What?
Guess you've dropped your...
It was no act.
Could it be because it helped? Wouldn't ever be.
Tell
Fulfilled my end of the bargain.
to Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time.
Yes, I'm... Halt! We are not done.
Medetta, Estrath Essen Novigrad.
Please, no more! Mercy! Please! Ah! No more! Please, no more! Mercy! Please! Ah!
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
No more! Please, no more! Mercy! Please!
En Medetta, Estrath Essen Novigrad. The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
Ooh! Make way!
Gran told me about the Smith's boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witch that was in trouble. Started poking him, asking when he started
Something else you'll be needing.
Got any...
Depends what you're...
Nilfgaardian rule to your liking? You don't mourn.
I mourned it round half a year back, when King Foltest was cut down.
Farewell.
Come to Pappy! Come to Pappy!
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Time we were on our way.
Mm-hmm. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt! Leave me be!
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You all right?
They say witches steal young'uns. That's true. What'd the Emperor promise you freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
Son of a ghost!
That's it. It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. I wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I...
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you...
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can we
Sadly, we cannot. Someone awaits you, Geralt. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or to those on more intimate terms with him.
Doubt I number among that group. For as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to...
The kind one...
I didn't, though I could have.
Fine. Guess I'm willing to hear him out.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard, Lord of Metina, Ebbing, and Gamera, Sovereign of Naz...
What about you? Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
That brawl?
Excuse?
Yeah.
I might... How did you?
You did... Don't get...
And
We can talk.
Attempting... You... Emperor...
Doubt I number among that.
Well...
But...
I did. The
What about... Yeah.
How's your...
Can't complain.
I'd like to be...
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of...
That bro...
Excuse...
Yeah.
I received... I might... It's...
So...
How...
You did... Don't get...
And...
We...
Attempt... You... Emperor...
Doubt I...
Well...
Look...
I did...
Fun.
The...
What a... Yeah.
How's your...
Can't...
I'd like...
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then...
Yennefer, how'd they...
We shall talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
It must suffice.
Thinkemere cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bed.
The what now?
In that... Catwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to...
Fine. Then what? Gonna do my nails too?
If time permits. Sadly, the day is short.
Tilt your head back, please.
And prepare to answer some questions.
General, I am not certain this...
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat. Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba Division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, Witcher, there's some information I need you to verify.
Sure.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth, unknown. Parents, unknown. Age, unknown. All insignificant details.
We fought on opposing sides, true. Then we landed in the same dungeon. Arian escaped, set fire to the castle on his way out.
So that is how the blade started. Our reports suggest... Moving on. You then found shelter in charming...
I got out of Flotsam with Vernon Roach, commander of the Blue Stripes, and...
A murderer of non-humans. We know this gentleman well.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next...
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You...
The mighty had imprisoned Triss Marigold. Ought to know I care about her, and I tend to rescue those I care about.
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave and Council of...
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us...
The gentleman must sit still.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope.
I watched her get in the megascope, but ultimately freed her from the trap your man Letho of Gullet had set. Write that down. I want to be sure the paperwork's in order.
Well, national interest...
That an ongoing alliance? What's Letho up to?
I had hoped you would answer that question.
Ah, so Letho's hiding from you. Must have a good reason. Was there a shift in national interest that might have caused that? I don't know where he is. Wouldn't tell you if I did anyway. Blade or no blade to my throat.
I believe that is all.
With these formalities seen to, I would say.
Feels more like a...
Were that so?
Black, black, or black?
We do not lie. The gentleman will... And they say, does the outfit...
A studded doublet and a sword on my back.
Yes?
It's a saying.
The gentleman is to stand before...
Confirm away.
Please watch. Leg extended. The gentleman... lacking fluidity and grace. Come with me. The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your Arch-Magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect. Trimi eb art ketzer. Deifen aden in karn.
Bow!
Your Imperial
Arer ep.
Welchen Namen? Wat gern verwort? I thought you bowed before no man.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good—
Silence. My daughter Cyrilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt. You will find her and bring—
Are you sure? Ciri,
do you believe I'd drag you—
I think anyone can be wrong.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the—
How many men in your army? So why me?
You know why. Because
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making—
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. If for no other reason than because I shall pay.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them, and my army. Yennefer will tell you. Take.
Follow me, if the gentleman pleases. Please keep close. There are many honorable guests in the palace, whom the gentleman
disgusts.
Need not bother.
And it's past noon. Calm yourself. What? Do you know?
Soldier. I'm Herivard II, Prince of Elandar.
Vizima Mission.
Yeah,
a name.
Ted Taghain and Kalantnes of Voloisau.
Mind if I interrupt?
Why not join?
We're
still worth trying.
Because?
Because there are few causes worth serving. So, talk. So not even you?
No.
See ya.
Soon, mind you.
Not in a hurry to see the sorceress?
Is for det. Väl, katta ath. Tre gläder. Är så vacker.
Esma streken den förresten.
Waar en ein fein.
Den tarpe, esse plenten et not mache, en selfit den sikiad. Casper came to Belede, to me.
Once the gentleman is done, he should
sharpen yet.
retrieve his
Yes, then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
How about that? She's grown up?
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
You haven't. Not a bit.
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri.
Right. Emir said the Wild hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened.
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using...
Well, guess you were...
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. You must find her, Geralt.
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from...
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't... I know as much as you do. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I prefer not to...
So where's Ciri been seen?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop.
That's it? No passwords? Secret...
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. All we have in Novigrad are Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat.
Sure she'll be delighted to...
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion.
One thing before we go. Why...
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss...
Yen.
Really? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helps...
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way?
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my own.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, and... I should...
Scars healed nicely.
A shame I have no sweat.
Ambassador Vara, Yennefer suggested I ask you about...
Of course. The Empress,
How's the war going? I mean...
I assume this to be a private conversation. Only a weakened Kedwen remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. This attack took the Kedweni, and so by spring...
What about Kavir?
Kavir values its neutrality. Returning to the war, this... Radovid has...
Couldn't you just go?
I'm afraid the stake... As bad as ever. This land never flowed with milk. Not well, to be honest. Our forces are... Thus, we've temporarily delegated... I advise you well.
Any news from...
Yes, although everyone... Which is why the mood in this...
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance. Who started the war? Who profits from it?
What's new in Skeleton?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according... And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely...
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it.
By returning my...
Citrus and The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter.
Yeah.
Barbarians. Make way!
Wouldn't...
Cross the Yara, we will cross the Pontar as well.